Right now, somewhere out there, a guy is typing, BMW just killed the M3. He's wrong. But I get it. No straight six, no exhaust note, no gears to bang through. Just silence. And 4 electric motors. To a certain kind of car guy, that's not an M3. That's a betrayal. But here's the part nobody wants to hear. The M3 was never really about the engine. It was about being the one that pulls up next to a car twice its price and ruins its day. The underdog in a business suit. And this thing, this wide-body, 1,000-horsepower monster BMW just dropped at Le Mans, might be the most M3 car they've built in 20 years. So before you bury it, let me show you what everyone's missing. Real quick, if you're new here, welcome to the Car Report, real stories from the world of cars. Stick around, you're gonna wanna see this one. Half the internet's furious, the other half's terrified, and almost nobody's asking the right question. What if this is the car that saves M instead of ending it? So let's start with what BMW actually showed us, because it's wild. At the 24 Hours of Le Mans, BMW pulled the cover off something called the M Concept Neue Klasse. Officially, it's a concept. Unofficially, it's the clearest look yet at the first fully electric M3, landing in 2027. And the headline number is the one that matters. 4 electric motors, 1 for every single wheel. Stop and think about what that means. In a normal car, even a wild one, the engine sends power to the wheels through a transmission and a differential. Mechanical parts, doing their best to guess where the grip is. Here, there's no guessing. Each wheel gets its own motor, its own brain, its own decision, thousands of times a second. BMW calls the system that runs it the heart of joy. It's a supercomputer dedicated to one job, making the car feel alive. It controls the power and the braking at each corner independently, which means this thing can rotate, grip, and launch in ways a mechanical car physically cannot. The whole package runs on an 800-volt system with a battery over 100 kilowatt hours, using cells BMW tuned specifically for M, built to dump huge power instantly, not just to go far. Total output? North of 1,000 horsepower. And here's the detail I love. The production car? BMW isn't going to call it the iM3 or some EV sub-brand. The badge on the back is just going to say M3, full stop. That's not an accident. That's a statement. BMW is telling you this isn't a science project parked next to the real M3. This is the real M3. Now, let's talk about the anger, because it's real, and honestly, some of it is fair. For 40 years, the M3 has had a voice. The scream of a high-revving straight six is part of the religion. And an electric motor doesn't scream, it whirs. For a lot of people, losing that sound is like losing the whole point. And wait, that's the honest problem. Batteries are heavy. The thing that made the original M3 magic was that it was light, tossable, alive in your hands. 1,000 horsepower EV has to fight physics to feel that way. I'm not going to pretend those things don't matter. They do. But here's where everyone's getting the history wrong. Go back to the beginning, 1986, the original E30 M3. People remember it as this pure driver's car, and it was. But do you know why it existed? It wasn't built for the road. It was built to go racing. It was a homologation special. BMW had to sell a road version so they could dominate touring car racing. And dominate they did. The E30 M3 is the most successful touring car in history. The point is this: the M3 was never about being pure for purity's sake. It was about taking whatever technology won races and putting it in something with a license plate. M has always chased the fastest way to win. And right now, in motorsport and beyond, that direction is electric. So the question isn't, is an electric M3 still a real M3? The question is, what made it special in the first place? And the answer was never the fuel. It was the feeling of a car that does exactly what you ask, instantly, better than anything near its price. 4 motors and a supercomputer doing torque vectoring at every wheel? That's not the death of that feeling. That might be the purest version of it anyone's ever built. And before the purists fully panic, here's the kicker. BMW has signaled the next M3 won't only be electric. There's expected to be a combustion version living right alongside it. So this isn't BMW ripping the engine out of your hands. It's BMW giving you both and daring you to drive the electric one before you judge it. That's the part I keep coming back to. Everybody else is treating this like a funeral. I think it's the opposite. M Division started in 1972 as a tiny racing department. Its entire reason to exist was to take BMW's ordinary cars and make them extraordinary, to be, in their words, the ultimate driving machine. The easy thing, in the electric era, would have been to let M quietly fade into badges and stripes on heavy SUVs. Instead, BMW built a 1,000-horsepower, four-motor, wide-body weapon, named it M3 with a straight face, and showed it to the world at the most famous race on Earth. That's not a brand giving up. That's a brand refusing to. Is it going to sound like the old one? No. Is it going to feel exactly like the E30? Of course not. But the mission: embarrass cars that cost way more and make the driver feel like a hero doing it. That mission is more alive in this car than it's been in a long, long time. So go ahead and write the obituary if you want. Me? I think the M3 just figured out how to survive the one thing that was supposed to kill it. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you. Genuinely. This is the Car Report, real stories from the world of cars. If you want more, hit subscribe and turn on the bell. Catch you on the next one.